Hey, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at InfoComm 2019. I'm here with an old friend of mine, Mitch Rosenberg, who's Director of Sales at Absen. Good morning, Mitch. How are you?
Doing awesome. How about yourself, Gary?
Doing well. Of course, you probably know Absen is the world's largest distributor of, exporter, I should say, of LEDs. And you can see them at usabsen.com for the U.S. website.
You got that right. Very few people do that.
I did get that right, because I know you also have the Absen.com, which is the international site. So behind me here, we've obviously got a very high-resolution display. Tell me about it.
This is the first of the micro LED products out on the floor. What you'll take a look at on the micro LED, can I borrow this? Sure. I'm going to do karaoke all day long. Now you're in trouble.
I'm just going to walk away.
This is called the AX series. The AX series comes in 1.2 and 1.5, but this is the first of the micro LEDs out there. What makes micro LED incredibly important to us for both rental and staging and fixed install is you can't break it. Micro LED is a 4-chip process. If you feel it, you'll feel the total difference between this and other LEDs. It's smooth. The nice thing is it's also got protection on it. Every corner piece has a bracket so that we don't break it. Again, for rental and staging, the number one thing that we run into, they break the corners. They pop the brackets down, they don't break the corners, they use it for rental and staging, they release the catch, they're all set. On fixed install, the AX series is the answer we've all been looking for digital signage. Digital signage, the number one thing we run into is people lean against it. They drop cokes on it, they punch it, they have their rivets from their jeans and they destroy it. This doesn't have that issue. Several of the manufacturers that we talked to will replace their flat panel LEDs, 3,000–4,000 a year inside airports. You don't have that problem with this. It's that well designed. This is the rental staging piece, so it's a 27-inch piece. You build it, it's in 16:9 aspect ratio.
Can I have my microphone back?
I'll give it to him for 5 minutes, then I'm take it away.
But Absen is known for having you have two separate lines, as you described here. Your rental line, your install line, but in this case, this is a combination of both.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And have both an install piece and a rental staging piece. This is rental staging, but the install piece will obviously not have all the catches, all the clips.
And what's the product line called again?
Aries, or AX.
AX, okay, and it comes in 1 point what?
1.2, 1.5, 1.9.
Okay, 1.2, 1.5, 1.9. All right, so if we back out from the booth here, you've got is this part of the Aries as well, or is this a different series?
This is the N series, but feel the difference. Yeah. You can actually feel the pixels on this, you can feel the shaders on this. You don't have that with the Aries series. This is good old-fashioned LED at its finest. The N series is the entry-level piece that I guess I should look at the camera. I'm sitting here looking at Gary because he's so pretty. The N series is our entry-level unit.
I'm holding it.
I know, but you had it in my eye. The N series is our entry-level product. As she's wandering around the booth. It's very cost efficient, very cost effective. We've got this used in a lot of entry level. I keep repeating the word entry. I hate it when I do that. The product itself, like I was saying, cost effective, cost efficient, comes in multiple different pieces. We've got the N3, which I believe, this is the N3 on this side. We have the N4 on the other side, 3mm, 4mm. Also comes in 5mm. It's an interesting piece because it has a master-slave system. One tile is actually a master, 3 to 5 slaves will follow that. So now you can build a piece horizontally or vertically as you see fit, and it's a 1:1 aspect ratio unit. Where would you like to go next?
So this is indoor or outdoor?
Indoor only.
Okay, indoor only.
Yes.
So back there in the back, you have an LED wall. If we can go back here in the back, you have an LED wall that's wrapped around a physical structure, and I guess is that indoor or outdoor? Tell us about that.
This is our PL series. The PL series is also a rental staging piece. PL series is actually the rental and staging piece. I believe we have 35% of the market share in that. That was funny. The PL series is, I believe it's 35% market share in the rental staging business. PL series is a lot like the rest of our products. She comes in at 1.9, 2.9, 3.9, 5.0, and 6.0. So it's a very popular piece. It's the most popular.
Is it indoor and outdoor?
It's indoor only. As a matter of fact, the only outdoor pieces we have here at the show are the JP series, which we'd have to go all the way around the front of the booth to take a look at, and the XV series, which is hanging from the mod.
We'll do that last. How's that?
I like that idea. What I'd love to do is go do that one next.
All right, let's go inside the meeting room, because in this case, you're showing a product that can actually be used in a conference room because it's got a high enough pixel pitch for that. What is the pixel pitch for this?
Icon is an interesting piece. What makes Icon a completely different system is Icon is made up of multiple panels, but Icon is actually one self-contained unit. It's going to come in a 60-inch, 80-inch, 120-inch, up to a 210-inch unit. But Icon is completely self-contained. In other words, you open it up, you take it out of the box, you put it together with 2 or 3 pieces. It's got 5 HDMI inputs on one side. It's got a Barco ClickShare type of product built into it, what I refer to as a Wi-Fi system. Yeah. And it comes with a remote control. It's basically a television that hangs on a wall. It's standard VESA series mounts. So you take it out of the box, you hang it on a wall. It's the first of its kind.
So it's a pre-packaged LED wall.
Complete with bezel. It'll have mounting hardware in it. And all you have to do is, for our dealers, the most difficult thing for our dealers to do is to assemble the wall, mount it to a structure, get the structure mounted to a wall. So you've got 3 different pieces of assembly there. This is, for all practical purposes, a flat panel replacement. You open it up, take it out of the box, put it on the wall.
All right, so I noticed that you have it on a cart here with wheels. Is that an option, or did you do that just for the show? Because I have a specific application for this at the University of North Carolina.
We did this specifically for the show, but it is going to be an option in the price list.
Okay, so this comes, what is the native resolution of this display and how big is it?
Depends on what you're buying, because if you buy with the 1.2, the 1.5, or the 1.9, it will give you the resolution. But to give you an idea, these are the prepackaged sizes that we're going to come with. And again, in the box will be everything. Your bezels, your remote control, and there is no interface. In other words, every single LED wall you do has to have a processor with it.
Yeah, so it's 110 inches to 220 inches diameter.
Correct. Yeah. So if you're going with, as an example, if we're going with the 220 inch on a 1.2, what do we have from, I can't read that. You have your glasses on?
Yeah, it's going to be right at 4K resolution.
I'm glad Gary's got his glasses because I can't even see her own font. Who makes 30-point font for a brochure?
All right, so let's take a look at this here. This is one of your rental pieces, right?
Actually, this is a claim.
Oh, that's a claim, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I take that back. This is N series as well. Okay. This is what you get for not walking around the booth and studying your own product. This is the N series as well. This is N3. What we were looking at over there was N4, and on the other side of the wall was N5.
This is 3 millimeter.
That's correct.
And and let's go around the front and take a look at the outdoor displays.
JP, which is way up in the ceiling.
All right. So in the ceiling here, from the back, you can see the JP series, which is one of the outdoor series products that you have here in the booth. And we're going to go around the front of it so that you can see what it looks like. And that's an outdoor piece, right?
That's correct. JP series is what we refer to as one of our screen series. You can actually see through it. It's for indoor, for outdoor, mainly for outdoor. She's IP65 rated front, IP54 rated for the rear. And we've got it up in the air. What I like about it is JP is carbon fiber. It's extremely light, so our rental staging people love it. In my case, I've done a number of casinos. The weird thing is these casinos like their garages. So they've been putting it over the front of the garage, and they're using it for advertising. The thing's IP65. It can be out in the rain. It can be out in the snow. They don't care. If she wants to get a picture of one that's down on the ground not functioning, this is the JP series on the ground.
There's the JP series here, which gives you an idea of the structure and how it's built. Yep.
It's basically a webbing design. She's extremely light, but you don't really need fine pitch.
Yeah, come in tight so you can see the structure.
Something like this, which is 6 millimeter up to 10 millimeter, you really don't need super fine pitch on outdoor product.
Yeah, you're going to be sitting so far
70, 80 feet away, 200, 300 yards away. It's one of the things that we have to do when we educate people.
So this is carbon fiber.
That's correct. If I could get it off of here, which I don't think engineering would like me to do, it's extremely light.
Yeah.
Gary's known me long enough. The engineers don't like me touching anything. They just don't have a sense of humor.
And what is here on this side? Is that just another version of the same product, or is this different?
This is like PL series. This is PL series. She's a rental staging piece. Taking a look at it because she's not turned on. This is probably 4 millimeter. This is 4 millimeter. It's a rental staging piece. We're just giving you an idea of how it hangs. Where'd she go? Oh. What we're also doing here is we're showing how Mod Truss works with us. This is a truss system that we work with. In the rental staging world, they all have different favorites that they use. We happen to have this as a favorite. And we're giving an example of how our fly bars work. This is just hook up, fly it, put it together, fly it again, rock and roll. And as you can see, it's locked in place. I like Mod Truss myself because it's aluminum and it weighs almost nothing. It's not steel.
Yeah, and this is a good overview of what you're showing here at InfoComm 2019, indoor and outdoor displays of different pixel pitches,
Right.
and now your new, what was the model of the indoor prepacked system that you use for
Icon.
conference room? Icon.
And
100.
we'll have a different, right, 110.
110 to 1, all the way up to 120-inch diagonal.
220.
220-inch diagonal. Of course, you can see all of this at usabsen.com. We're going to go around and shoot individual videos on each one of these products with more detail.
Okay.
And you can see those videos by going to raypubs.com/infocom2019 and typing in Absen, ABSEN, in the video search window. Thanks, Mitch.
You got it,
I
man.
really
Be
appreciate
good.
it, man. Thank you very much, and
you.
thanks for watching.